Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you will be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started with your overall messages, guys. So the first card you have here is cold case files, organized crime. You can't trust your own family. Snuff film. Trauma forced upon you. Them folks ain't right. Someone you trusted has betrayed you and is very disloyal to you. Bullies in power. Air energy. Someone deceased needs your help to cross over. Secret witches and warlocks in secret societies and family annihilation, guys. Okay, so guys, there is some type of cold case file, okay, where their spirit is saying that this is an actual cold case file that's sitting in some type of on some type of detective's desk, in some type of police database or something like that, and they just haven't been able to solve the crime. Or spirit is saying this is a cold case because people are unaware of what really happened to someone who passed away, guys. Okay, but this cold case has to do with organized crime here. Okay, and we know when it comes to organized crime, there are people who are usually wealthy, in power, have some type of authority or certain type of connections that kind of run, rule, control, operate things, fund things as it relates to organized crime. Okay, more often than not, organized crime links back to prominent persons, okay, persons in power with certain connections, money, and different things like that, or what have you. There are other people involved, like on a lower level, like involved with the crime or what have you. But as far as to the operation of the organized crime, why the organized crime even exists, there are higher ups involved. Okay, I'm seeing here you can't trust your own family. Okay, so obviously this situation relates to a particular family dynamic here. Okay, this could be any family. Okay, this could be your mother's side of the family, your father's side of the family. This could be in-laws that you consider family. This could be any type of family, but you cannot trust this family. Okay, there was a snuff film that was created. Someone passed away. However they passed away, somebody recorded a snuff film. Now, a snuff film is where a person basically records somebody being tortured and killed. Okay, that's what a snuff film is. Okay, somebody has a snuff film. Okay, so this crime is on video somewhere. Somebody has it. Okay, some type of trauma was forced upon someone in this snuff film. Okay, and spirit is saying these folks ain't right, and I do feel like that somebody within this person's family may have been directly involved with the death of this person. Okay, because spirit is saying someone you trusted has betrayed you and is very disloyal to you. So somebody that this person who passed away, somebody that they trusted betrayed them, okay, and was very disloyal to them, is somebody who ain't right, is somebody who forced trauma upon them, and this person had the audacity to record themselves torturing someone, killing someone. Okay, with bullies in power here, like I said, this ties into obviously certain persons in power. Okay, so I feel like with these bullies in power here, as well as organized crime, there are persons in power on a certain level. Okay, whether one wants to say within the government or on another level of some kind, there are bullies. Whoever spirit is referring to as bullies in power are obviously persons who have some type of authority, some type of connection, some type of privilege, money, or what have you, who is aware that this crime took place. Okay, this person could know that the deceased was actually murdered. They could know that the deceased was actually set up. That this, they could know that this was a blood sacrifice. They could know every detail or aspect as it relates to this case here. Okay, which is their main involvement with this case, besides a cover up of what actually went on, which is why this situation is a cold case in the first place. Okay, we have air energy here. Okay, so there is an air sign that is very significant here. Okay, this person is going to be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This could be a male or a female. Okay, either this air sign is somebody in this family, or this air sign is the deceased. Okay, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, whoever this person is that is deceased, this person needs your help to cross over. Okay, now you're probably thinking, how do I help someone deceased to cross over? Either you are a medium and this person is trying to make connection with you, or wanting you to make connection with them, and they're needing your help to cross over, because you're a medium, or you exposing the truth, speaking of the truth as to what really happened to this person, and getting the truth out there. That in itself may help this person reach the light and cross over. Okay, but someone deceased needs your help to cross over, Spirit is saying. Okay, I feel like this person may be stuck, may be trapped between realms or something like that. This person's soul is definitely not at rest if they need help crossing over. Okay, and I feel like this person's soul is not at rest because people may not be aware as to why this person died, or how this person died, or who was involved, and in different things. This is also someone who may have died abruptly. Okay, you could have literally talked to this person one day, seen this person one day, and they were gone the next. Okay, or this person just kind of completely, vanished, and you hadn't heard from them or seen them, and then all of a sudden you got word, come to find out they're deceased or dead. Okay, so we have secret witches and warlocks and secret society. So there's several people, from the persons in power to maybe even persons within this family, who are in some type of secret society of some kind. There are many different secret societies, but they belong to some type of secret societies. And there are, even with witches and warlocks here, you have some individuals who obviously are into the occult, who are obviously into the dark arts and different things like that, for spirit to depict them as witches and warlocks who are in secret societies. Okay, guys, so with family annihilation being here, I feel like this family have a habitual, like they're like like habitual offenders in annihilation. Okay, family annihilation. Okay, which basically means persons who kill their own family. Okay, for whatever particular reasons. Okay, so and usually with annihilation, like, how you have, like, usually a lot of times family annihilations happen in a bulk. Like if you hear like of, say, a father who has killed like the his killed his wife and his kids. Okay, he would be a family annihilator. Or a mother who has killed her children, a family annihilator. They usually happen in bulks, though. Okay, but I feel like the reason why Spirit is calling this family a family annihilator is because there's multiple persons. Okay, that they have killed. Maybe not all at the same time, but they have definitely made it a habit of killing off their own family, and which means they are probably blood sacrifices that were offered up because of the binding contracts that they are in, per the secret societies that they belong to. Okay, and they likely got some type of incentives from the depths of these people, whether there was a will, an insurance policy, or even if there was some type of said incentives that was promised to them by their secret societies, maybe a higher position, title, or role, or ranking within the secret society, or a lump sum of money or something like that, guys. Okay, but these people are family annihilators. Okay, this family are family annihilators, and they have definitely been responsible for the deaths of more than one person. But there's someone in particular who needs your help, okay, who wants you to know what happened to them, and I feel like wants you to disclose what happened to them, in an effort to help them cross over so their soul can rest in peace. Okay, to clarify cold case files, we get assassination here. Okay, so somebody was murdered. There was a homicide that took place. This person was assassinated. Okay, so if it was said that this person died by natural causes, that is a lie. If it was said that this was a freak accident, that is a lie. If it was said that this was a suicide, this person died by suicide, it was a lie. This person was assassinated. Okay, and assassination is a homicide. Okay, murder. This person was murdered. Okay, to clarify, organized crime, we have cult here. Okay, so there is a cult of individuals who belong to this cult and who partake in organized crime. Okay, and we know organized crime is almost like the government. You know how you have different branches of government? Organized crime is like that. You have different branches of organized crime. Okay, so some organized crime could be about drug trafficking, and other parts of organized crime could be about human trafficking, and other parts of organized crime could be about organ harvesting, and other organized crime can speak to treason, embezzlement, RICO crime type of stuff. Okay, other organized crime could literally be like blood sacrifices of some kind. Okay, organized crime could be a lot of different things. Okay, but these are like high stakes crimes. Like there's usually with organized crime, I guess it doesn't always have to, but it seems like more often than not, organized crime, there's a lot of money that's attached to it, or somebody stands to gain a lot for which is the reasoning, or for the organized crime in the first place, guys. Okay, so to clarify, you can't trust your own family. We have abuse and neglect here. Okay, so this is a very abusive, neglectful family. I feel like a very toxic, hostile type of family that's very abusive and neglectful. Okay, and I feel like the deceased, the victim, fell prey to this. Okay, to clarify, snuff film, we have mind control here. Okay, so either the deceased was under mind control at the time, or either the person who recorded the snuff film was under mind control and triggered to record the snuff film. Okay, the torture and the murder of this victim, of the deceased. To clarify, trauma forced upon you, we have home here. Okay, so some type of trauma was forced upon this person in their home. They could have even died in a particular home, whether their home or somebody else's home, but something went on in the home, spirit is saying. Okay, to clarify, them folks ain't right, we have the devil here. So these are people who have sold their soul to the devil. They're shepherds for the devil. They have embodied the devil. The devil works through them, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay, these are some toxic individuals, sinister, evil, wicked, dark, demonic individuals who are chained to the devil. They're in their south node. They're in their shadow side, their dark side. Okay, the devil speaks of to a lot of different things, from greed to materialism to possessions, restrictions, addictions, temptations, bad habits, addictive patterns of behavior, and so forth here. Okay, so these people ain't right. Spirit is saying these folks ain't right for various different reasons, and it's because of their attachment to the devil here. Okay, to clarify, someone you trusted has betrayed you and been very disloyal to you. We have revenge here. Okay, somebody wanted some revenge on the deceased, which is the reason why they betrayed them and was disloyal to them, which is the reason why they abused them and they neglected them, and then they did these harmful, hurtful, spiteful things to them. Okay, To clarify, bullies in power, we have fraud here, okay? So something fraudulent has taken place here, okay? Whoever these bullies in power, they're a part of some type of fraud or committing some type of fraud. There's something fraudulent that is going on here, Spirit is saying, okay? To clarify, air energy, we have greed here. So whoever this air sign is a very greedy, materialistic individual. Obviously their reasoning for participating in something likely had to do with finances, money, resources, stability, security, abundance, or something in some type of way, Spirit is saying, okay? To clarify, someone's deceased needs your help to cross over, we have justice here, okay? Now either the deceased worked for the justice system or somebody involved works for the government or the justice system. This person may work for the government or the justice system, whoever the deceased is that needs your help crossing over. Okay, either they work for the government or somebody that is involved in their death works for the government. Okay. To clarify, secret witches and warlocks and secret societies, we have accomplices and partners in crime here, okay? So there are several accomplices. There are several partners in crime that is involved here, Spirit is saying, and they are secret witches and warlocks, and they belong to secret societies. To clarify family annihilation, we have life insurance here. So indeed, the deceased had some type of life insurance policy. They could have even had a will or something like that, or what have you. These people greed and their temptation, lustful desire for money or whatever assets that this person left behind is what played a role here, guys. Okay. So to clarify, cold case files with assassination, we have obstacles and challenges here, okay? So there's definitely some type of obstacles and challenges that have occurred as it relates to or around the death of this person here, okay? But I feel like these obstacles and challenges is because of the fact that this is an assassination, okay? And it seems that something is being covered up, because at the bottom of the deck that I just used, we have cover up here, okay? So there's definitely some type of cover up that is going on as it relates to this person's death. So I feel like the manner in which this person died, what led up to this person's death, persons involved, all of that has been covered up, which has created obstacles and challenges in this cold case, okay? To clarify, organized crime with cult, we have shadows here. So there's things that's going on in the shadows, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind one's back here, okay? So you see how you have this person, you can see very well, and you see the sun here, you see the light here, and over here is very dark. You can barely see this person, and you see the moon here. I feel like there's people who are on the forefront and who are visible, and there's people who stay in the shadows and hidden or what have you. But the shadow card is like the moon card, and the moon is all about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover-ups, even criminal activity. But it's a lot of sneaky, freaky, creepy shit, low down and dirty shit, evil, wicked, or even toxic things that goes on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your person's back, okay? And that's what's happening as it relates to this organized crime that has taken place, and this cult that is involved in this organized crime. They're doing a lot of things in secret, in the shadows, okay? To clarify, you can't trust your own family with abuse and neglect. We have here deception and envy here. So there's a lot of deception and envy within this family. Jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, maybe even competition, but a whole lot of deception, okay? Dishonesty, disloyalty, betrayal, and different things. And as you can see here, you see that this family, this is a family of people who wear masks, okay? But you see how this person is lifting up their own mask here. Somebody in this family is exposed in some type of way. They ripped off their own masking. It could be exposed at this time, okay, because they are an abuser and they are a neglector in this family, okay, and they normally wear a mask, okay, and that mask stands for like the type of people who are stunners, who are fronters, who are pretenders. On the surface, they may come off like they're righteous, upstanding pillars of the community, like they're hardworking, like they're do-gooders, even like they're Christians, saved, sanctified, and delivered. They come off a certain way publicly or on the surface, but behind the scenes, this person could be cold-blooded, cutthroat, very evil, wicked, toxic, demonic here, okay? This person is full of deception and envy within this family, and somebody is very abusive and neglectful, okay? To clarify snuff film with mind control, we get transformation here, okay? So the transformation card is the death card here, okay? And the death card speaks to transformations. It speaks to an abrupt change, okay? Overhaul of something being over and out, a dead end here, okay? Somebody recorded this person's death. Somebody could have recorded themselves abusing this person in some type of way, and even like up to their death in some type of way, because there's a significance to abuse and neglect. I feel like this person was abused, okay, in various different ways, okay, and then they were neglected, okay, which led to their death in some type of way, guys, okay? So to clarify trauma forced upon you with home here, we get mental conflicts here, okay? So the deceased could have definitely been under mind control here. Mental conflict usually speaks of like psychological trauma or torture, stress, worry, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. There could have been a multitude of different things that could have been done to cause this person mental conflict, but there was some type of trauma. This mental conflict was due to the trauma that was being forced upon this person in their home that led up to their death here. To clarify, them folks ain't right with the devil, we get disruptions here, okay? So the people that spirit is referring to in this family who ain't right, that is chained to the devil here, this disruption card is like the Tower card, okay? They are the cause of this disruption, of this destruction, of this problematic situation, of this chaos, this tragedy, this upheaval, this shakeup of things, okay? This murder, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deceptions, disruptions, guys, okay? These people who ain't right and chained to the devil, they are the cause of this disruption, okay? To clarify, someone close to you or someone that you trusted has betrayed you and has been very disloyal to you. We have heartache and loss here, okay? And this is sitting here with revenge here, okay? So somebody that the deceased trusted someone who betrayed them, who was disloyal to them and caused them heartache and loss in some type of way, spirit is saying, okay? We have power here on bullies in power with fraud here, okay? You see how this person here is half man, half beast here? I don't know if this is referring to, like, this would be some power way up. I don't know. It almost seems like this could be referring to, like, a shapeshifter of some kind here. Okay? If we're not talking about shapeshifters here, that lion is like Leo energy. Somebody could be a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be here. I do feel like these bullies in power that is a part of some type of fraud or fraudulent. There could be some shapeshifters involved. Okay? Who are in power, who higher up in power and in authority in some type of way. To clarify air energy with greed, we got trapped in fear. So this air sign here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who is very greedy and materialistic, gold digger, this person is trapped in fear. And the only reason I could think that this person could be trapped in fear is because they're worried about getting caught up for the death of the deceased here, okay? So to clarify, someone needs your help. someone deceased needs your help to cross over. We have truth here, okay? This person wants you to disclose some type of truth about their death, okay, in an effort to help them cross over. And like I said, with justice being here, I don't know if this person is wanting you to tell the police the truth as to how they died, or if I feel like this person may have worked for the justice system or worked for the government or something like that, or what have you, okay? To clarify, secret witches and warlocks in secret societies with accomplices, partners in crime, we get temptation here, which is the devil energy again here, okay? So these are some toxic individuals. It's a lot of evil, wicked, sinister individuals who are involved in this situation. To clarify, family annihilation with life insurance, we get sacrifice here, okay? So the deceased was indeed a blood sacrifice, guys, okay? This person was blood sacrifice for the purposes of money, okay, and likely some other reasons here, okay? There's definitely some type of fraud that has taken place here. At the bottom of the deck, we have authority, okay? Now, this authority card can be saying that authorities are involved, or the deceased could have been someone in authority themselves, okay? But the authorities at the bottom of one deck, and cover up is at the bottom of this deck, okay? So authority, persons in authority could be covering up the death of this person here, guys, okay? So we're going to get some further clarification for the situation. We're going to pull some tarot. We're going to see what else is going on here, guys. Y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe. That is your free way of showing your support to help grow the channel, guys, okay? Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages as it relates to the situation. Something may be publicly recognized, okay? Spirit, clarify cold case files. Why is cold case files here? I'm seeing the Eight of Earth with the Wheel of Fortune here. Something was covered up and hidden because of this person's job, occupation, or career, Spirit is saying. Something to do with the work that they did, the money that they made, or something like that, or what have you. Spirit, clarify cold case files. Yeah. I'm seeing justice with the Three of Swords here, okay? This person definitely could have been worked for the government, the justice system here, okay? Or this justice do tie into police, authority, detectives, agents, different things like that. Different persons works in different branches of the government. But with justice coming out with the Three of Swords here, there's heartache. The Three of Swords speaks of heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, grief, sorrow, mourning, okay? A lot of times the Three of Swords can speak of heartache and heartbreak due to third-party situations and different things like that, or what have you. To clarify organized crime, we get the Five of Swords here, okay? So the Five of Swords is all about conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twists, setups, even abuse, guys, okay? So this cult of individuals who are involved in this organized crime here, okay? They could have been the cause of some type of conflict, or the deceased being defeated in some type of way. These individuals could have been hostile towards someone, stabbed someone in the back, or yeah, had some type of plot, you know, or against someone in some type of way, okay? But there's definitely conflict and defeat around the situation, and it's due to something hostile and abusive, okay? And this conflict and defeat is tied. That's what this organized crime is all about, Spirit is saying, okay? So I'm seeing the Moon here on you can't trust your own family, okay, with abuse, neglect, and deception and envy here, okay? So this family shakes and moves real funny, real shady, real shisty in the shadows, and in you know, under you know, in darkness, under that moon energy, okay? Like I told you before, the moon speaks of secret things, hidden things, and what's done in the dark, guys, okay? So I definitely feel like this is something that has been kept secret, that has been kept hidden, that has been covered up, buried due to the criminal activity that went on, you know, as it relates to this situation. Spirit, clarify snuff film for us, please. What is a snuff film? So I'm seeing the Ten of Air here. The Ten of Air is about betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. The Ten of Air can even, it speaks of one being backstabbed. It's cruel, it's unusual, it's brutal. It's a hate crime. Some type of hate crime was committed. Something was done out of hate and it was recorded, Spirit is saying. Okay? The Ten of Air also speaks to like failures, okay? A dead end, somebody hitting rock bottom, a breakdown of some kind, guys, okay? This person was definitely betrayed. This was like ultimately betrayed here, okay? Somebody murdered this person and literally recorded it, okay? Spirit, clarify trauma forced upon you. Trauma forced upon you. There could be several individuals involved here. On trauma forced upon you, I'm seeing the Queen of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy. I'm also seeing the Messenger of Air, which is a fire sign. Younger individual. This fire sign might be younger than this Queen of Air because they're coming out as a messenger, but that is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo individual, Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm also seeing a King of Water here as well. There may have been several people that were involved with some type of trauma that was forced upon someone. I'm seeing the Queen of Earth at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of people involved, okay? Spirit, clarify them folks ain't right. Them folks ain't right with the Devil and disruption. Them folks ain't right with the Devil and disruption. Yeah. I'm also seeing the Page of Air here as well. Here, guys, that the Page of Air can also speak of like surveillance, stalking, harassment, and different things as well. Okay, I'm seeing Lovers here with the Magician. I'm also seeing the Two of Water here. Something is very significant to someone that this person was involved with in a relationship, sexually or relationship wise. Okay, I'm seeing the Lovers with the Magician here. Yeah, this person could have been involved with an air sign, because I'm getting that air energy again here. Okay, yeah, now I'm seeing transformation here, which speaks of death, which is the Death card here, okay? So this person that maybe delivered the final blow was the main cause of this person's death, because see, there's a lot of people who was aware of this person's death. There's a lot of people aware of exactly what happened to this person, okay? Could have even been involved with forcing trauma upon this person, plotting against this person, knew that they were going to be you know, sacrificed and all that, or what have you. But it seems like somebody that this person was lovers with. This person is a magician here, okay? Whoever this person was lovers with, Spirit is saying they ain't right here, okay? This person is definitely heavily in an occult. This person is a master manifester, a divination abuser. They abuse divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want here, okay? So this person definitely... This person could have literally been doing some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo on this person. They could have been using some type of mind control tactics on the deceased, as well as like physically harming them in some type of way. Could have been drugging or poisoning them in some type of way as well. Spirit, clarify someone you trusted has betrayed you and has been very disloyal to you, okay? Well, for obvious reasons, because yeah, Judgment and death here, okay? This person made it, somebody close to the deceased is the one who made some type of judgment or decision to take some type of action to cause the death of this person here, okay? To clarify, Spirit, clarify bullies in power. So we got the Devil here again. These are some very toxic individuals, y'all. This is sitting here on power, okay? Persons in power chained to the Devil, okay? I'm also seeing the star here. So these also could be some very popular, well-known, powerful individuals, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify air energy with greed and trapped in fear. This could be a masculine individual. Spirit, clarify this air energy with this trapped in fear. So I'm seeing the Empress here. Okay, so this could be a feminine energy who is an air energy. It's interesting because I seen the Emperor and I seen the Empress here. I'm wondering if the deceased was an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as whoever they were in relation with. I'm seeing this King of Water again. Okay, he wanted to come out there with the Queen of Air, the Messenger of Fire, the King of Water here. Okay, I don't know if this is like other family members or just other persons. This person's knows they're just a part of this organized crime or what here, guys. Okay, let me see what comes out here again. Spirit, clarify this air energy, greed, and trapped in fear. Air energy, greed, and trapped in fear. Air energy, greed, and trapped in fear. So I'm seeing the five of fire here. Okay, somebody was jealous, envious, like there was some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, some type of retaliation, a punishment, payback, or revenge of some kind. Spirit is saying. Okay, so to clarify, someone deceased needs your help to cross over. Someone deceased needs your help to cross over. Someone deceased needs your help to cross over, Spirit. Yeah, so this person, this is a death that happened in the past. I'm seeing the Six of Water here. Okay. I feel like this person wants you to tell the truth, like something here. Like from the past here, because something stems from the past. As to why, yeah, I'm seeing the Emperor here. Something stems from the past as it relates to this person's death and what happened to them. Spirit, clarify secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. There's a lot of face cards that want to come out here. Secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. So something could be publicly recognized as it relates to a fire sign individual. Spirit, hold on, guys. Hold on. Entire darn deck flipped over. Secret witches and warlocks and secret society, Spirit. I'm seeing several people. I'm seeing the Queen of Fire, the King of Fire, look like the King of Coins as well. The Queen of Earth. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. I'm telling you. So you have the King of Earth. Who else is this? I guess these are all people that are witches and warlocks who belong to the secret society or something. Yeah, because I'm seeing this Eight of Earth here. So these could be people that the deceased maybe worked with or something. Spirit, clarify secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Queen of Fire. So I'm seeing the King of Earth here. So that's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo masculine. A Queen of Fire here is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo feminine. Spirit, who else are these witches and warlocks in these secret societies? Witches and warlocks in secret societies. So, I'm seeing the King of Air here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine. Any other people in Spirit? I'm seeing a high priest or high priestess. That's a witch or a warlock in a secret society. Spirit, what else is going on? Who else is involved here? I'm seeing the Queen of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, feminine. Any other persons in this that are witches or warlocks in the secret society? Ten of Water, the family. The family could be in this as well. Somebody in this person's family that they were family with or family to caused their death. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, we got the Tower here. This organized crime, Five of Swords. With this organized crime, so conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twist, abuse, chaos, which is what led to this chaos or this tragedy. Any other messages, Spirit? There's a lot of people involved, okay? There could definitely be a lot of people in that secret society here, okay? Something is significant about this person's job, occupation, career, the money they made from the work that they did, or something like that, or what have you. So we're clarifying this family annihilation. Family annihilation. Family annihilation, Spirit. This person could have left some type of monies, assets of some kind behind. I keep seeing something about this person's job. This person, like, I don't know if they decided to neglect this person, abandon this person, or like, wait. Somebody was neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold here, okay? Because of this person's job here, or the work that they did, okay? Or what they did for a living. How that you could be resonating with this collective. Maybe you're related to this person, okay? Maybe this is a family member, a parent, or a something here, okay? Maybe this person neglected you and abandoned you and left you out in the cold due to their job, their occupation, their career, okay? Yeah, so I'm seeing the Knight of Earth here, okay? Spirit, clarify this Five of Earth. Five of Earth and the Eight of Earth. Why is this here? Okay, so yeah, you were, this person could have neglected or abandoned a child, their child. You were neglected and abandoned as a child because of your father's job, occupation, or career. Okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying that's the truth. That's clarity here. Okay? So this person worked for the, this person worked for the government. Okay? You are an adult now. If you all know about this, if you are aware now of a parent who like neglected you, who wasn't in your life, who abandoned you as a child, And you know what type of work they do. Maybe you have been in mental conflict pertaining to some type of gift of generosity. I feel like when this person passed away, they left you some type of abundance, some type of gift of generosity, because I'm seeing you are an adult now, okay? But this person, when this person neglected you, abandoned you, and left you out in the cold, alienated you, left you in harsh conditions, financial ruin, with a lack of support, help, or what have you, you were a child. You were a baby, because you came out as a page. When I clarify the 5 of Earth, I get the page of, I get the a page energy here. Okay. And I'm even seeing the Chariot in the 8 of Fire here. So you was trafficked. By plane. There could have been some type of trafficking of some kind that took place. Okay. Because both the Chariot and the 8 of Fire, the 8 of Fire can speak of air travel. The Chariot speaks of travel in general. Okay, trips, journeys, travels, relocations, transportation, vehicles, different things as such here, or what have you. Yeah. This person's a lover, spouse. I don't see the 4 of Wands out here, but they could have been married. I'm seeing both the Lovers and the 2 of Water out here. So the 2 of Cups usually speaks of partnerships and relationships. The Lovers definitely it speaks to compatibility, unions, persons that is intimate with certain persons and different things like that. This person was stricken with someone who is like, this person is like a witch though, of some kind. Okay. Yeah, and I'm seeing the 10 of Earth here. Oh, there's that 4. There's that 4 of Fire right there. I just said I didn't know if this person was married or not, and the 4 of Fire is right there at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing here the 10 of Earth and the Wheel of Fortune here. This person was worth a lot of money. Okay, and I feel like something could have been stolen or taken from you or what have you. There's some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret. Yeah, I'm seeing a Hierophant here. This person may have been in a position of like a Hierophant position here. Justice, something justice, or with the justice system, government, okay? Because this person is coming out as an Emperor and a Hierophant. Yeah. So I feel like you have had to be strong or courageous or like stand your ground in some type of way. Something about your strength, your courage, your faith, your confidence of some kind here. Something has gone full circle. Something has come to an end. There's like an end of a chapter here. There was some type of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery even. Okay, I feel like a lot of time, energy, and effort has gone into something as it relates to some type of money here. Okay, something could have been stolen from you, taken from you. It's interesting, guys. Okay, this ties into more than one thing. Okay, like this ties into this person's death or what happened, or you know what happened to this person. But I see how it's tying into you, or you know how it relates to you, collective. Okay. Something could be being publicly recognized as it relates to this person here. I do feel like whoever this deceased is could be like a family member of yours, whether you know this person or not. Okay, but this person was murdered here, and somebody in their whoever their lover or their spouse, or like, well, they're obviously married. Okay, their spouse was directly, like, there's other people who knows that this person was sacrificed. There's other people that they even worked with, that was a part of this cult, that's into this organized crime, that's a part of the secret society that even went along with this person being sacrificed here. Okay, but I feel like it was the who directly caused the death to this person was this person's spouse. okay, who this person was very abusive and neglectful. This person is also like into the occult, a witch, very dark, sinister type of person here. And there's a lot of secret things, hidden things as it relates to this family and what goes on behind the scenes, Spirit is saying. Yeah. Spirit, are there any other messages? But there's persons in authority who have been covering up, like, this family member of yours, okay? And even their death, how they died. Like, you know, maybe if this person was somebody important, somebody well known, or something like that, or what have you, they could have lied to the general public how this person even died, okay? People may not even be aware that this person was in fact murdered, okay? But I'm seeing the 5 of water at the bottom of the deck. So the 5 of water is all about like sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Somebody is in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret right now over this situation. There's some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. If some type of truth or clarity have come out about this person and the fact that they were murdered or what have you, somebody could be facing imprisonment, okay, for the abuse, neglect, and the murder of this person, as well as some type of something pertaining to a theft of some kind, fraud, whatever. This fraud due to their own selfishness and greed or what have you could even be the reason why some type of truth is coming out pertaining to this person's death, okay? Yeah, that's what's going on here, guys, okay? But you all, whoever this deceased is like either a father or your grandfather, okay? I'm more inclined to believe this is a father, okay? Because this person abandoned you when you were a child, okay? You understand what I'm saying? So there's a group of individuals who have collaborated together for the purposes of money, but there's like a completion of a cycle now, an end of a chapter that has occurred as it relates to this group of individuals, okay? They are now juggling, they're struggling, okay? Trying to find some type of balance, okay? In a situation. It's like somebody wanted their hopes, wishes, or dreams to come true, or maybe your hopes, wishes, or dreams to come true to expose something here. But like with the 7 of Swords in this air sign energy here, this person is a liar, a cheater, a thief, a manipulator, a con artist that's been seeking and creeping around trying to get away with something here, guys, okay? So like these authorities have been covering up this group of individuals that collaborated together for the purposes of money. They sacrificed this person and for money, okay, and like stole the assets or what have you, and you were continuously left out and abandoned or what have you, because I feel like there could have been something that was like left to you, or that could have been taken from you in some type of way, Spirit is saying, guys, okay? So honey, that's what's going on here. Okay, yeah, there's that 5 of water again. So disappointment, regret, sadness, loss, disappointment, regret as it relates to this situation here, okay? Somebody is still like doing some type of, somebody could have tried to like alter something. Somebody could have still been trying to do some type of like manipulate things, manifest things, do some type of magic over things, okay? Someone who is very materialistic, okay? Like the like frugalness type of energy. Somebody who's very extravagant and fancy and think they all that. Someone very controlling. It's, you know, it's a money materialism, all about money and materialism for them. You see how this woman is sitting here on this this thing with this money in it or what have you. That's all this person cares about. You see how she's sitting here all fancy with her legs crossed, filing her nails and shit like that or what have you. This person could be in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret because there's money here, but we've got the Page of Air here because there's some type of gossip or rumors that's circulating pertaining to this situation and what's going on here, guys, okay? Yeah. Somebody can be in mental conflict. Somebody be stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with anxiety now over this situation. Yeah. Nine of Swords with, or Nine of Air with transformation, and the Five of Air here. So somebody is in mental conflict. They're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're dealing with negativity, worry, sleepless nights, because there's some type of, there's some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval that is happening, that is going on here, and it's causing some type of conflict, defeat, or hostility as it relates to this situation here, Spirit is saying. Okay? All these people cared about was money, Spirit is saying. That's all they cared about. Yeah. That's all they cared about. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, there's some type of completion. Some type of end of a chapter, end of a phase. Something has gone full circle. Something has come to an end for something new to begin. Okay? Spirit, what's going on here? Yeah, this has to do with a will. The will came out here, okay? So there's been a major backfire over this will here, okay? That's where this problematic situation, this disruptions, this destructions, this chaos, this tragedy is going on pertaining to a will here, okay? And look at all these faces you see around this will here, okay? I feel like this is all the people that had their hand in a pot. Like a lot of the people were trying to get get in on something, get their cut out of something, from something, to take something for themselves here, okay? And rightful heirs of things could have been left out and looked over, neglected and abandoned all over again here, okay? But whoever the deceased is, this is somebody who actually neglected you and abandoned you and left you out in the cold their self. And it had to do with their job, their occupation, or their career, okay? The work field that they were in, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah. Spirit, any other messages? So you got the Ten of Water at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely has a strong family dynamic in it. You have authority cover up, Three of Earth with the Ten of Water here. So you got authorities, persons in power who are covering up something pertaining to a group of individuals that collaborated together for the purposes of money in some type of binding contractual agreement as it relates to this family here, okay? But this meant, even though there's a lot of people, greedy, materialistic, demonic people involved that went along with the blood sacrifice of this person, this person's spouse is the person who delivered like the final blow, like to like, you know what I'm saying, the direct hand that caused this person's death, this person's spouse here, okay? This person did have like the help, the assistance, of this organized crime. First of all, somebody being blood sacrifice is an organized crime, okay? But this person's spouse is a witch that belongs to the secret society, and this is how you got all these other people in the secret society involved, other families even involved with the blood sacrifice of this person here. But the direct hand that caused this person's death is this person's spouse, Spirit is saying, okay? So yeah, that's what's going on here, guys. Are there any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages that I need to share? Okay. This person could have even done a death spell on this person. Yeah. Yeah, this family is just a low down and dirty shame here, okay? You got wickedness in high places, what's done in the dark here, okay? Death spells. This person's spouse even did a death spell on them, okay? Satanic sellouts. So this person, I'm seeing here, your family, fake friends, no good lovers, and the government came together to destroy whoever the deceased is here, okay? And these people could all belong to this cult. Coven, secret society, okay? Bad vibes all around. Okay? I'm also seeing here, cold case file. This person was murdered for their organs as well. Somebody took this person's organs. They murdered this person and their organs were taken. Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, something about the doctor here. Took out this person's organs. Yeah. I'm also seeing the shadow government here. Something is significant about the shadow government. I keep seeing that. The doctor is of significance as well here. This person was murdered for their organs here, but whoever their doctor was in on the sacrifice here, like took out this person's organs. I'm also seeing staged events, like this person's death was on a particular day, time, place, or what have you. Yeah, this is your long lost family collective, okay? Y'all may or may not even know who these persons are, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing here they're dangerous. Yeah, they're dangerous. Spirit, any other messages? So I am seeing ghost, and I am seeing crossed over spirit here, okay? I'm seeing here they want your gifts here. So this person could have left you some type of gifts of some kind here. Spirit is saying they want your gifts. Maybe they stole them, or they're trying to take your gifts of some kind here. But Spirit is saying they want your gifts here, okay? Maybe this person left you something or something. Yeah, I'm seeing greed here. It's all about greed. They didn't want you to have what this person left for you. Okay? Yeah. You got greed here. Yeah, I'm also seeing big banksters here. There could be some big banksters that are involved here as well. Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah, Black Widow. This person's wife is responsible for their death. The Black Widow, a murderer. Spirit is saying. Okay? Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share? Spirit, any other messages? So this is your father. This is your father. Spirit, any other messages? I keep seeing staged event. Okay, I keep seeing staged event. This person's death was staged. Like I said, it happened on a particular day, at a particular time, in a particular place here, okay? I am seeing ghost and crossover spirit here, but this person needs your help to cross over, okay? I feel like they've been deceased for a while. I'm saying, are you a rich one, or you rich, huh? But are you a real one? Okay, so this person was rich, okay? Oh, shoot, guys. Hold on just a minute. Okay, guys. Spirit, any other messages I need to share? Any other messages? Someone, I'm seeing they're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, collective. So either there's persons who's jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, or they were jealous, envious, and intimidated by the deceased here, okay? Who seems to be your family member. This person could be sending you a message from the grave here. Don't sell your soul to get the bag. Don't sell your soul to get the deal or bag. Sold their soul, but it's not worth it all. So this father figure of yours could have sold their soul, but it wasn't worth it all. They're telling you not to sell your soul to get any type of deal or bag. Okay? Yeah, satanic powers that be involved. There's people who hate you because there ain't you. Okay? And this is the reason why there was some type of betrayal. is the reason for some type of betrayal. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages? Any other messages I need to share, Spirit? There's some type of divine intervention that's taking place or going to take place in some type of way. Okay? Spirit, any other messages I need to share as it relates to the situation? You got people you don't even know competing with you. Okay? Could have been, this could be a black male that this is referencing. Okay? You have people you don't even know competing with you. They could have spread some type of smear campaign on you. Okay, I'm seeing bribing the judge here. This person's wife could have bribed the judge in an effort to take something that rightfully belonged because of their greed here. Okay, they bribed the judge, Spirit is saying. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, money. This has to do with money. Bribing the judge, money. They could have bribed the judge with money. Okay. Yeah, blood sacrificing family, lovers, and friends for money here. Family annihilation. Spirit, what else is going on here? This is why they ran some type of smear campaign on you. Spirit is saying there's help that's on the way, though. But beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. Okay? Seems like this father is speaking to you beyond the grave. Yeah, because there are people who are in competition with you that you don't even know. Spirit is saying, I'm seeing a secret spy, military official could be of significance. Something is an inside job. I seen inside job and then I seen black female. Okay. Spirit, any other messages? Spirit, what else is going on? I'm seeing rumors here. You could be someone who is highly intuitive, collective, okay? There's something about rumors or something. This could be tied to the smear campaign, rumors, okay? They could have even had people working against you because they were in competition with you to take something from you, to prevent you from having something. Yeah. You've also been dealing with smear campaigns, community mobbing, and bullying. Spirit is wanting you to listen to your intuition, collective, okay? Pay attention to the signs, all the signs and the symbolisms around you. And this is sad. I'm so tired of this crap. It's amazing what people do for money, man. Ain't no way I go through all this just to I'm not gonna kill nobody just to get some darn money, let alone, you know, be targeting and attacking other people, sabotaging and ruining other people, being hateful and spiteful and evil and wicked just for some money. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. So I'm seeing a lawyer here. Okay? Beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. That could have something to do with a particular lawyer. Yeah, I'm seeing something about collaborations and contracts here. There are people who collaborated together, who got in binding contracts together for the purposes of money. Yeah, family disloyalty and betrayal, pure evil. Spirit is saying, okay. I'm also seeing left out in the cold. You were left out in the cold. Spirit is saying. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah, but this person was murdered for their organs. Okay? This was a hate crime. I'm seeing hate crime. They fucked up a long time ago, though, Spirit is saying. Yeah, this was a hate crime that was committed against this person. And they were murdered and their organs were stolen. Okay? Yeah. And then they had the audacity to put a hit out on you to have you killed to cover their tracks. So this is either pertaining to your father, or either they put a hit out on you, collective, to have you killed to cover their tracks, so they could get away with killing your father, sacrificing your father, stealing his assets, monies, properties, whatever. And if he left you something here, getting away with taking that as well here. So they put a hit out on your father, obviously, to have them killed or whatever. But I feel like this has to do with even what they did to you here, okay? Because they obviously sacrificed your father, but they put a hit out on you as well to have you killed to cover their tracks. Yeah, I'm seeing FBI agent, okay? So there could be an FBI agent or the FBI director. I'm seeing an FBI agent, and behind that I'm seeing director here, okay? So this could be like, you know, the head of the FBI or something like that. Is aware of something, involved in something, okay? Yeah, your family's using you for money, so your father's family could have been using him for money, obviously, okay? Or either the people around you that you thought was your family has been using you for money, okay? Right? Everybody just kind of says, screw you, and, you know, been doing all these hateful, toxic, evil, wicked things to you here. Dark coven. So these people belong to a dark coven here, okay? I'm seeing doppelganger, invitation for a special occasion, yacht party. Okay, be careful of this, okay? You could have a doppelganger, or there could be a doppelganger. Either a doppelganger, why would a doppelganger of you? This doppelganger has a stolen identity. This could be a doppelganger of you. May have received some type of invitation for a special occasion. This was some type of yacht party or something. Something about doppelganger, invitation for special occasion in a yacht party. Okay? You need to be careful of that, okay? Especially if somebody is coming, if there's a doppelganger of someone coming towards you to, you know, invite you to some type of special occasion. Okay, don't get on no damn body yacht. Like that. I'm seeing something about stop, no new friends, with swimming in the reverse. So if you got some new friends, you meet some new people that's trying to, you know, act like they're your friends, trying to get you to go swimming or some shit like that, is probably a setup. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share as it relates to the situation? Okay, so again, we have here people are competing with you that you don't, people you don't even know are competing with you. Okay, any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages as it relates to the situation? Any other messages, Spirit? Somebody could be stalking, riding past your house, okay? I'm also seeing illegal government experimentation, okay? Spirit is saying you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. Spirit, what else is going on here? Somebody's the devil. Somebody's the devil in disguise. Any other messages? You need to protect your energy, collective, from these people, okay? Because, I mean, these money hungry, greedy, darn people, and I'm telling what they're capable of or what they're up to, okay? Your family made attempts to harm you. They're spreading lies, okay? These are cowards, Spirit is saying, okay? Somebody could even try to set something up where you would have been the victim of police brutality. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? So you're highly intuitive, collective, okay? Continue to listen to your intuition, follow your wisdom. That's what's going on with the situation here. There are authorities. There are persons in authority who have been covering up, okay, the deaths of individuals who have been sacrificed, okay? And it's because of all the people who collaborated together for the purposes of money on something. So you got people in authority, people in government, people high up in power, you know, all the way up to wealthy elite people here, okay? Big banks, there's all kinds of people involved in something. These people were hell-bent on you not getting, they didn't even want you to find out, okay, about this. Your father, the abundance or anything that was left or anything, okay, but you did, okay, and these people began this vigorous attack against you. They have bribed judges, paid off judges, all kinds of things here, okay? Very sinister individuals, but your father themselves was a sacrifice, okay? And I feel like this person maybe wanted you to know the truth, okay? I don't understand why you have to, I still don't understand why you have to neglect or abandon your child just because of your job, but I guess I'll never understand, like, get that, but it seems that's what this person did. You were neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold, and it was because of this person's job, occupation, or career that they were in, okay? Something, you know, there's something about some type of truth or clarity or something like that, or what have you. Something was done maybe to cover up maybe how you were conceived, or something like that, or what have you. But, you know, mainly because of this person's job, especially with them working, if they work for the government or something like that, or what have you. Or whatever, guys, okay? But that's what's going on here, guys. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know that someone else is dealing with. If you are cross-watching, for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who would like to donate to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep peace and protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. So overall energy, you got cold case files here, guys. Okay. This cold case is an assassination, pertaining to a assassination, guys. Okay. Which there has been some type of obstacles and challenges that has come from it, okay, which has led to heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, and anguish, grief, okay, sadness, and now sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret over the situation, okay. And I feel like it's because the truth and the clarity is out and it's known, okay. Till the next time, peace.